That's right. I'm with GM3, and we're making these beats. I'm gonna hit another box, and we're gonna see them in the polo streets.
Yes.
Me and GM3E. That's right. We showed up to this scene. We started adding beats to the room, and now we're gonna hit another tune. Nice. That's right. We hit the hill twice. Coming around the streets, adding beats twice. Now we got 4 in queue.
Now Shifty. Now throw a turn on track 2 and put one on 5 and 13. So turn off track 1 over here. All right, and then turn on track 2. You know what I mean?
It's not letting me click them.
Track 1 and turn on. Oh shit! Sorry. Maybe I was clicking them. Doesn't let you click them.
It might be busted.
Well, no, you have to turn off this one. Turn off track 1 like this. Boom. On the right. See, there's the ones on the right. That one.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, okay. So which one do we want to turn on? 3.
So you want to do
this one?
Yeah. So the snare drum, whatever one's going, that's the snare you want to put on 5 and 13. So put the snares on 5 and 13. You'll see what I mean. Why? That'll give you a good snare, like. See what I mean? And then now whatever one, I forget how you started, but you know what I mean. If you start over and just turn all the things you started off with off, and start with the snare drum on the 5 and 13, you'll have a basic loop, and then you can get the kick drum on the 1, which will give you like a boom.
Yo, I got that basic loop. That's right, I showed up here today, and I got this weak guest beat, but it's still pretty cool, because it's in VR. I got my boy GM3. He is such a star. That's right, he was up super late last night. He was chilling with the beats, and Coyote was spraying. That's right, I missed out on that rap battle, so sorry, but I'm here today to get on my high horse and ride off in this story. I got the compassion for my bro on this side. I have no green screens on. Tracks are alright. That's right, we're gonna add some GIFs. We're gonna debut this shit and bring it to live Twitch. That's all I got.
Yes. It's crazy we both have different beats playing. So want to see if we can fix that real quick for the shits and giggles? Let's just try to fix it. Let's see if we can make the same beat together. I think I might know how to do it, man. I think I might. I think the track switch. Let's see. Track switch. Sorry, hold on one sec. Track switch sequencer. What we need to do is go into the main tempo pivot. I think all these objects need to be. I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna try it so we can make a beat together. What's the point? Can't make it together. I mean, it works though by yourself. At least it works good, and I mean, it works. It works. It doesn't work perfect. It's not perfectly synced, but you know, these are all the track 1 triggers that we turn on and off. And what we need to do is turn these to always. Leave all these now are on always. Whoever makes a beat.
This is how we beat. We had a bunch of these syllables in the street. That's right, we've got some buttons, and I like to mess with them. If I turn them on, they appear over here, and then when they hit this line, you know they're gonna fear all these lyrics to come. We're adding beats every day to this one. Oh, that's actually kind of hype. I love this. I'm just messing around. Hardcore. All right, let's try this one out.
It's crazy. Wait, I'm gonna get the keyboard in there so we can play together. Like the next one is gonna be keyboard and samples, so we can make other sounds than just the drum loop. Once we get this plus the drum sounds, it's gonna get crazy.
I love how I can just turn it all off and just leave a track going and think about the tempo and be like, ready, come back for 1, coming on this circle, it's equilibrium. You know, like you can just try and end your beat every time that square hits the thing, It's perfect. Like this is, I've got my assembly with GM3. He's got the switches, the triggers he's borrowing in our head. That's right. We got VR chat on the brain. We're staying up late. We're not maturity. We came back to this and we're reading the books like the jury. That's right. The verdict is it's pretty awesome, dude. We got combat for that boredom, dude. That's right. We're in this intel. We've got the intelligence and we're ready to share with y'all. And if you check the description, GM3D is on Twitch or on GM3 Beats on SoundCloud. Got this controversy. We get to avoid it with this singing. We get to destroy it. That's right. We are one in history. We're coming back to VR chat naturally. That's right. We're not giving up on this game. It can still be much more fun than December, can't it? Am I right?
Yes.
Dude, this is 100 times better than December. Do you remember December? Wow, look at this.
Yes.
He did it, chat. He literally set a goal and he hit it. Congratulations, my man. This is perfect, man. You fucking did it. This is an EU-friendly stream because of you. Everybody wants to stay up all night and just... You know what I mean?
Oh, man, I can't wait. Yes, man, I can't wait to get these sounds in here. I literally went through all my sounds this morning. I have so many cool sounds. I don't know which ones to pick. I mean, there's like so many.
Usually the environmental ones.
I need to just... You know.
Like it's fun to have a couple meme ones, like you know when you kill someone in Overwatch, that sound. It's nice to have like a kill sound that's cute. It's nice to have a couple air horns. DJ Khaled. You know what I mean? The other things that are good are the syllables, but not too spicy. Nice little quick one that doesn't hurt your ears, and then of course bass.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Bass is huge. It's always good to have that bass drop. So if you get all those environmentals, bass, and a little bit of memes. You know, a little air horn, you're good, man. Nice. It's just the funny ones. You want to try and get a quick laugh. Then we can do a serious studio for like big time rappers coming, like Justin Bieber's coming, right? So we got to make sure we got a oh yeah, oh baby. Yeah. What's his main songs? Baby. You know what I mean? Got to hit the baby button or something. Team 5 baby. Can you imagine if we did a Team 5 tribute to Justin Bieber and said, "Oh, Team 5 baby" or whatever?
Nice.
But like you've already accomplished the impossible. Like, not only did you bring the beats 3-dimensional, but you brought them local, so we can both have fun at the same time, and we're not lagging. Right? Look at my frames. I got all these frames. What am I doing with all these frames? Dude, this is supposed to be half of this. Your last studio was 4540 tops, so you've optimized the shit out of this, haven't you? Holy cow!
Yes. Oh shit, you didn't even see in here. Check
this out.
I
didn't even check out in here yet. What? No. Come on, bro.
We got new stuff, man. We got some guitars now. We got
you did it, baby. Look at this.
Got 2 turntables.
When's the last time I was in this for part? This was like February, I think, or some shit. Yeah, there's nothing. There's none of this. Boom, 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 boom. We will VR chat you.
Nice. Got a little keyboard over here. Doop, 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 doop. Got a little, you know.
I wish I could drag my real keyboard downstairs because we just got a new keyboard at Christmas and just stand here with my real keyboard and trip people out thinking, is that the map that's doing that? That'd be so good.
Nice. It will, man. I gotta come up with ways to get wires. I wish I could design it by MIDI, but where you could just plug your keyboard in, and whatever you do with your keyboard actually makes these things move in game. Wouldn't that be cool? So you can like play your actual keyboard.
Honestly, just by having this here, I can do the rest. You don't need to add anything. It already looks so legit that I can pretend that I'm moving this stuff in real life, and really I'm just messing with the keyboard. And as far as this up here, that's like switching from classical piano down to electric piano, and it's just a switch on mine, right? So it's you know what I mean? I don't even need my keyboard.
Nice.
It's all RP, man. I mean, it is what you make out of it, right? And this is perfect. I seen this at the Man-Child show, but you've made it better.
Thanks. Yes, you're right. I was so jealous they had all the good instruments. So shout out to Ro, man. I had to grab all your instruments.
Ro's good shit, man. Shout out to Ro. Green beer for Ro. Yes. Is it working? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Where's my beer at?
Much love, Ro.
Fuck. Oh, I'm supposed to just point. I just need to point. Hold on.
I saw it for a second.
Boom. Boom. Boom, beer. Where are you at? I haven't figured this out yet. It's my second day with this model. But look what Mexhog wrote for me. It's beautiful, dude.
Nice.
Such a nice guy.
Cool,
and if I have a mirror, I can do this one.
So
but
cool,
but the nails are done too. He did an all-out crazy job on this model. And he did it as a surprise. I didn't even know about it until yesterday. It was so great. Like, look at what you can do with VR chat. You can just celebrate holidays. Like, St. Patrick's Day means a bit to me because I kind of have a little Irish in me. Like, my last name's supposed to be O'Brien, so like that's my, but it's not for reasons. And there's a lot of different spellings, right? But that's Irish, right? Yeah. So like it's fun, but then I can turn the green screen on and make my tentacles into all kinds of anime stuff. Like it serves so many different purposes to be green.
That's right.
Do you still have the GM3 models in here?
No, you're right. I gotta bring them back. I don't.
You don't need them though, right? For your fingers, or I guess you do, right?
Once we get the keyboards going, we're gonna need them again.
And this is still the weird area over here? Like this is still in development? Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Am I gonna die? Hold on.
I don't know. No, you're good.
Oh, okay. I just can't go by. You put up a collider here. That's good. Oh, are you gonna put in a skybox like a universe instead of just the gray natural?
I think I'm gonna make a little outside scene where you go outside and it's like raining really bad, and like you don't really want to go out, so it's gonna be like blocked off. But you can
it's gonna make it feel so comfy in here if you do that. Because if anybody needs to like just go chill, they can go chill in the rain and then remember that it's nice and warm inside.
Exactly.
I like that. That's pretty cool. Nobody's actually done that yet. I'd love to see that. That would be the first rainy chill area I've seen.
You know what I mean? It's like a little chill, little rainy day, and then you're like, all right, go back to work. Because you know how many times I've been in the studio, like, for so many hours, and, like, you walk outside, and it's, like, totally another universe, you know? You're like, what the hell? It's rainy, it's cold, or whatever, and you're out there, you smoke, take a little vape or something, you come back in, get back to work. I mean, it's just kind of part of it. You go outside, come back in, go outside, come back in. It's like...
All right, speaking of vapes, let's get this arrangement of vaporization. That's right. I've got a new flavor for your brain. It's called Cactus Django. Haha, here we go.
Oh, shit. Nice. Shifty, and you have the same last name as Apple.
Oh, Brian's in the house.
Fight the power.
Yo, I got this evasion for my brain cells, yo. I get up all night watching VR chat, y'all. I watched Poke's video last night, and I was like, that's lit. But I was too drunk, and now the video's shit. I'm just kidding. I wasn't drunk when he found me. But I was drunk at the end of the night. I had to go to bed like 2 a.m. because I'm old now. I can't stay up till 4 like you. Or 6.
Man, I was up to like fucking ridiculous amount.
You got like a couple winks last night, or what?
Oh man, I got a little bit of sleep last night. I got a little bit, but I needed to get some sleep today. I gotta try to go to sleep early because I gotta wake up tomorrow and hit the dentist.
Follow, subscribe, tweet, retweet, follow, subscribe, use his emotes. He's got a cute emote. Much better than my scuffed ass emote. Yeah, man.
Yo, I got stickers, man. I actually got stickers of that on my. I got a merch store on my channel, and you can get those stickers from.
Wait, you got merch?
By Humans for $3.
You got merch?
Yeah, you can buy that emote as a sticker, a big ass sticker. You can slap it on shit.
Have you tweeted about it yet, or is this you still developing?
No. I got it up. It's for sale, but I haven't said anything about it until right now. I was trying to buy a couple first before anyone else had one, but
we should have done it yesterday or the other day at the podcast. Can you imagine how many stickers people would buy? Let's try and get Pope to retweet. I'll put it in the Team 5 and just like retweet the fuck out of it.
Well, I'll buy some. I'll buy some for myself, and I'll get some made, and I'll get like at least 10. And then I'll have some, I'll give some out, so that way, and I'll put some stickers on some really funny places. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them made, and I'm going to stick them on anything that has, like, a human body on it. I'm going to replace the sticker with that smiley face, you know what I'm saying? So anything with a human body, I'm going to put that sticker on the face of it.
Are you planning to go to PAX or TwitchCon this year?
Oh, man, I wish. I don't think I can get out just yet. Maybe if I can somehow save up and get a ticket and place to stay out there, maybe I'll go. Do
you have a Patreon or a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter or anything like that going right now?
Nah, I don't have anything.
You should get a Patreon or what's it called? A GoFundMe. And I bet those angel investors will take you, man. There's people flying around just being super angels out there right now, and they love Team 5, and I mean, you are so Team 5. You in that podcast was perfect. You and Bem holding the place down, so good, dude. And like every week, I'm looking forward to it now. Like I used to listen to all kinds of podcasts or radio shows. For me, I'd love to keep that shit on in the background. I love talk radio. I love what I was watching, the scenes, the way you clipped through the Twitters. It was all safe. It was all very comfy. It was so comfy. I was just like comfy in there. And then yeah, like the chat was all hearts, man. They fucking loved you, dude.
Thanks, man. Thanks so much. It was so fun, man. That was so crazy and so inspiring to be working on. Like
that was your dream. That was your dream brought to real life. You've made multiple shows now. You've made the Man Child show happen. You've made the Team 5 podcast happen. You've made probably a dozen other maps we haven't even got time to go through. Like you've made so many maps, we should index them. Here's all GM3's maps. You want to see more?
Thanks,
you know,
man.
Follow him on Patreon. You know, just pledge him 10, 50, 100 a month. You know, he will keep bringing content anyways, but why not give him a little bit so you can, you know, go to these maps when they're in testing. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I feel blessed that I'm even able to be here testing with you, because this is, for me, this is a dream come true. Like, this is everything. Why I haven't ever recorded music is because recording studios are expensive. I don't have the equipment. All of a sudden I have VR, and now I have the equipment because you've made a map. Like, this is, look at this. You've got records on the wall already. John Lennon.
Yeah, man.
So
I was thinking maybe this room could be like,
yeah.
Imagine when you walk in, it's like this is like a chill spot, you know, like a TV and a couple couches and a couple little Easter eggs, some like shells on the walls with some VR chat lore. You know what I'm saying?
You could even set up karaoke. So this could be like a really cool spot to hang out after the show. You could have a little karaoke here, just a little mic and a little screen, maybe 4 different songs of your choosing. I would say 2 of them be your own, like Fly Away with Me, and maybe like 2 songs of yours to sing along with, and then 2 of your favorite, like John Lennon you have over there. You could have John Lennon, like something real chill, something real hype, because karaoke is coming back. There's a new map that came out, and everybody's there every day, and the karaoke is great, but the map's too big. It needs to be smaller. Like, karaoke runs a lot of FPS. So that's the thing I'm really scared about, is if you added that, how many frames would we lose? Because we're still at like over 90, and that's the way it should be, right? Like that's the way maps are designed. Yeah.
If we're gonna make sounds, the goal for me is to figure out how to get this sequencer into song mode. Because if the sequencer can be turned to song mode, imagine taking this whole thing right here, right, and saying, okay, block 1. This is all block 1, and we take block 1 and we put it over here into a thing that has different blocks, right? So you snap it into a block. So block 1 can either go in slot 1, or it can go in slot 2, or slot 3, or slot 4, and then you could switch over to block 2, right? And then you could basically you could use building blocks to stack up the arrangement of the song. So you could do like an intro, you know, a chorus, a verse, and you can like make each part of the song in sequence edit mode, and then you'd switch over to pattern mode, and that would play your sequences over here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do that, but if I can do that, then it'll be almost a full featured sequencer, other than having volume controls and all types of controls. So each track should have volume controls. That shouldn't be too hard, because JetDog showed me a really cool panel to do volume control, but it's starting to get, like, if I start adding more tracks without finishing it, it can get really crazy going back and changing all the tracks. See what I'm saying? So I think I'm going to keep it at 4-track for a while, or at least work on 1 track and maximize 1 track, and then turn it back to 4-track, maximize 1 track, turn it to 4-track. Because if I make it 16 tracks and have to change 1 thing on 1 track and have to change all the tracks,
Well, the other thing is the map doesn't need to carry all the music either. Like, this can be our beats to start with our tempo, but then I can just put another thing in behind. Like, I can easily open up your Spotify and have one of your songs come up and then just rap through it. You know, like, I can make any track my own with a few beats. It can help me with tempo. Like, here we are now in the Team 5. Here we are now in the Team 5 server. Here we are now in the Team 5 server. Once I get a good loop of that, I can edit that in Audacity, bring it back to here, and then start a new track with that as a clip. You know what I mean? Like, the longer we're here with a nice clean audio, we can make clips of this. We can record this behind the scenes. We can add new songs.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you might have check something out. That's tight. Yeah, no.
My immersion.
it's crazy. Actually, someone could play. You're right. Someone could play samplers. We are samplers, is basically what you're saying.
Yeah,
We're
man.
samplers.
Exactly. We sample,
So
we taste, we remix, we recall. DJ Khaled gets in. Remix, you know, like everything we do, it has been done before. So now we're just redoing it better, or at least with our own flavor or unique or culture or whatever. Like, I've got some Indian friends, and I love to hear that stuff every once in a while, because it's like curry, spices, and chili beans. I have so many chilies, I can't even taste my tongue anymore when I get steaks in my lungs. That's right, I just want the chili all day, right? But, you know what I mean? Like, you can just, like, I've got some beats over there. I love it. I'm just letting it roll now. Because once you find something that hypes you up, you want to keep to the tempo, you don't give a what. I got the 40 ounce on the floor, it's spilling. I don't want to drink it because it's not fresh. Left out all night.
Oh shit! I got a new version of the room. Hopefully it works. It might not work as nice, but we'll find out. It might, Shifty. It might work just perfectly, but let's see.
Have you told Pokey about this?
Not yet. I wanted to kind of have.
You want
his
to have
drum, I know he likes certain
eh?
drums. Well, his drum sounds are like he uses like certain sounds. So I want to get those sounds in here. So when he hears,
Oh yeah, for
like,
sure. Yeah,
it's
like his own. Yeah. Oops.
Yes. All right. Let me see.
I had a nice beat and then I messed it up, so I'm turning it off.
Yeah.
For anybody out there that's trying to make music, simplicity is a virtue, man. The briefer the beat, the better it is. Don't try and overlap.
Yeah. Look, ready? Boom. Let me take a look here. I think it does get a little wonky. Here, let's make a new thing, and just let me test something before you change anything real quick.
Yeah, man. Sorry.
I think
It's global now.
cool.
I forgot.
think what happens? It's global, but I think it's bugged because I think even though it's global, we have to be in there at the same time before we do anything, or else it doesn't know how to like deal with it. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, let me try to hold on. And
Yeah, I got in first, so I fucked it up. I'll give you a head start.
And the animation, and I need to make an animation trigger too that starts it at us at the same time. That's something we might need as well, you know.
Can't make something today. Lovely supper. Perfect.
You know what I mean, Shifty? Like, when I come in, the animation immediately started.
Like
and right after you came in, even though you didn't come in the same exact time. See what I mean? And it needs to start at the same time. So I have to push start globally so we can start it at the same time. But let me know if you hear it. Let me know if you hear a beat. I'm gonna try it. Ready? You don't hear anything now, right? Nothing?
Nothing. Boom. That's the main one, though.
Let's see.
Tap. Yeah.
Oh, I know why it's doing
Tap.
two. Okay, it's doing two. It's going tap, tap. You're hearing two taps, right?
Nope, just the one.
No?
Just the one tap.
Alright, so I'm hearing two taps, and the reason why is because your collider is also happening, I think.
Oh, now I'm hearing two.
That's so weird. See, that's why I had to turn it to local. I don't know what the hell happens when I change it to global. It
Honestly,
totally
it's not a bad thing. It's a feature to have local. Because think about it. How many people could join right now? And do you want them to hear the beats we've all been making? Or do you want them to play around with it first and figure out how to do it their own way? Because every map has different streams, has different people. So it's actually kind of a feature if you think about it. Because you can test your own thing out and not have someone else wreck it versus not have someone else come in and be like, that's great. And
just
like,
start clicking it, yeah.
Just start clicking it, like, and you know they don't even know what they've done. They just, you know, your triggers go off all the time when you're near stuff. Like I can reach 10 right now. I can reach I can reach 11, 12, 13, 14. Just amazing reach with these controllers. It's easy to fuck somebody up.
I'm wondering.
I'm
gonna hit the debug mode. I think I could see if it sends 2 triggers. I don't know. It does send 2. It says sequencer 1, so it's sending. It's 2, so it must be duplicate, man. It must be a duplicate. Script of the behavior is missing. Getting some errors. Uploaded mini log. Oh, it shifts in. Crazy. Debug is really nuts, but. Oh shit, that's an error. You changed your avatar in an error, now you're on the queue. That's crazy. Well, you look pretty cool to me.
No, I just wanted to test to see if that one's fixed yet. It's not fixed yet. That's
That's cool, yeah. That's it. That was weird. I was looking at the log and it said error shifty, could not download, and then it was your broken error. Your model, it's crazy to see it from that perspective. Okay, so I'm sorry that doesn't work. Let's switch it back to the local.
Yeah, local's fine, bro. Especially when you're testing stuff out and you want people to test their own shit out. That's fine.
Yeah. I'll have to really think about it. I'll have to get someone here who knows those triggers so like perfectly, you know. And then
should I try and get you some images? Like, I know it'd be nice to have a creator spot for you, like a little thing right here or up there saying created by GM3, made for Pokey or something, like, you know, anybody that helped with the map, Rob.
Yeah.
You have a couple, like, just a couple easy JPEGs just to say, like, creator, you know, supporters idea. Like, Ro helped you quite a bit, right? Like, you want to have a little Ro up there or something.
yeah. Yeah, man, for sure. I had all the cameras in here and stuff, and I gotta bring them back. They had this nice, I had them all in the overlays, but I took them out, and I think I need to redo the cameras, man, because, like,
oh, where are the cameras at?
they were just kind of running slow. They all were right here, but I took them
Oh,
out
okay.
temporarily because they were just like. But I will bring back one and try to optimize it because I think.
Yeah, just one camera.
A camera with the render texture, it brings it down. Yeah, start bringing crazy amounts of cameras.
And are you gonna do the camera where it's a TV on the back, or are you gonna do this normal camera? Like the TV camera is the one I like because you can set it up and also see it without having the camera block. Whereas other cameras, you'll have that tiny little picture on it where you have to like bring it all the way in. You can't really see. I don't know. I don't know what kind of assets you have. Do you have quite a bit, or?
No, you're right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the camera with the TV is nice. Like just the TV camera, the plain camera. That's a camera and a TV where you can see it.
Yeah, that one runs. I think the best too. I think it might be the best running. I'm not sure. Could be wrong.
Nice.
Where's your chat windows? Are they in here? Where are we gonna put those?
Not yet, but we can test. We could test it out. Actually, here I'll bring back the camera system and let's see how much it loses lag. So bring back all cameras, right? And then we're gonna switch up things to be back to install. One sec here. Selector.
Hey GM3, do you have a DeviantArt?
No, not yet. I used to a long time ago, but I got rid of it. But I kind of want to get back on it.
Like, I mean, I got someone in my chat, Pryboy19. He's like, can you ask GM3 if he will upload his art to DeviantArt? You misspelled DeviantArt, by the way, Pryboy. It's, I believe, DE. Anyways, yes, I hope that GM3 does go back onto DeviantArt. I know it's a lot of work to set up your DeviantArt, so I'm like, maybe give him a couple months, but he has some excellent artwork, and some people can't get into VRChat and would love to see that artwork. And did you hear that there's an app now for like Shazamming artwork, so you can see it and be like, hey, that's who made it?
Oh, nice. Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know the title of the app, but there's an app now where you can go to art museums and be like, oh, what's this? And literally snap it, and instead of it being like telling you what art it is, it tells you what, you know, the Mona Lisa by such and such.
Nice. Nice. Just turn it on here a second. Back switch.
Hanging out with arts. art in person. That's right, he's restoring the artistic vision. GM3 on Twitter is pretty cool, dude. He's always like, how do I turn this off? In a big stretchy face. He's like, how is this rainbow so flossed? These tears are dropping. Every time he gets a retweet, he's like, thank you very much. I'm modeling. This map came from nothing. That's right. I got a cramp in my stomach and I was like, I'll sort it out. Gotta get some beats. Gotta hit that heartburn before it gets the street. Yo, a dark sun comes out. It used to be a wonderful night out. I'm getting hungry for a GM3 skill. I got lots of favorites on his SoundCloud. Share it every day. I tunnel in, listen to it with the volume on 100. Hitting that subway with GM3 in my ears, I feel like I'm in paradise, eh? That's right, gamma waves coming from my brain. Lamba coming down your street frame. Yeah, that's right, I don't have a Lamborghini, but I have a lamb that I write in the street, yo. I got a chamber for my violin. It's called a case, dude. What'd you think I was? Meaning, haha, GM3's got that 10-year. He's been here 10 years with that program on his brain. Now he's just downloading all the fun, and he's about to blow up big time like the candidate of the author of the artistic vision, no other. That's it.
Nice. Thanks, Shifty. Appreciate it. Hey, Jake. Oh yeah, sure thing, Jake Mo. Yo, we'll get in there and we'll do that. Jake, you're the one with the music video, right? Jake Mo, right? Yeah, that's the guy with the music. You want to do the Skelly video, right, Jake? I was thinking about it the last couple days, man. Last night I was really thinking I need to make a set for the next video, and I really want to make the next video. I tweeted out my video earlier, the first one we did, and like reminiscent, and I really want to shoot another music video. I just haven't picked the song. I mean, I have some of my songs we can shoot too, but I just didn't make the set. But your song was dope. We should totally do that. That was really awesome, man. I really want to make a set. We could shoot it in here in the studio. We could do the Skellies in the studio.
We could make movies every day, cook them up like recipes, execute them with hostility. I'm gonna be digging consensual graves for all our enemies that come to our shows. That's right, we're tetra octa, we're major shapes, we're polygons, rocking this scene like we were meant to be 10 years ago. People were just leave. We don't have time for you in our studio. We're $1,000 an hour, we're polluting the airwave, so now we can make our own canon music. Wouldn't you like to join us? Wouldn't you like to hit these beats and be a director of your own freestyles? That's what we're making here. Yeah.
The future. Like, yes.
I've just been rapping over lo-fi.
They hit me.
Sorry. My bad. Oh shit, were you gonna rap some? Do you have your beats on? Is it syncing up with your mind? Do you have a connection over there? Is it cool with the time? Do you feel like you can stop the rhymes? Do you feel like you have enough time to add those raps, put in the beats and make some trap music?
Yes, man. Indeed. I need something on the roof. We just looked up and it's all right up there. I need like something up there.
Oops.
Roofs are usually like white. You know what it needs? I know it needs. It needs track lighting on the walls, like pointing up to the lights, so the roof's all lit up with some nice track lighting and some like some shit you'd see in like a nice studio. Maybe like not a chandelier, but like a really cool lighting setup that's way up there with some sound diffusers hanging from the roof, kind of.
Like I was gonna mention, it seems like the roof is higher. It feels so roomy in here, no claustrophobic at all. I got windows to 2 other rooms and 2 hallways, lots of seats to sit down. This is groovy. It's not cramped anymore. Lots of space for me to hang out and drink some more. Drinking water.
Slight variations on the face textures of my Skelly, so there can be at least 4 different looking ones. Nice, Jake. Awesome, dude. Perfect. That's great, man. So cool. Then, Jake, I'll work on the map probably today or something. I'll try to make that one map we talked about, and then, I think it'll be good. Or we can even take this map and just really customize it for the video, like make it really unique, like this room right here. I think this could be a good room to film it in. You know what I mean? We can just customize it to all your instruments. Get rid of all the ones you guys don't have. and then set it up really nice for the video, and then we'll do some crazy lighting. That's it, man. We'll keep it simple, at least for the video, or at least for this part in the studio shot. And then when we do the on-location shot, we'll do it over at the other. We'll have to make another map for that. But I think we should at least shoot the song a couple times in the studio while it's coming. You know what I mean? Someone's on the drums, someone's on the guitar, and I think you have 2 guitars, right? And the vocalist. I think so, right? Your bass guitar, 2 guitarists, and a drummer and a vocalist, or is it just 1 guitar? 4, right? Bass, drums, guitar, vocalist. Oh, we'll hook you up. Hook you up! We'll make it, we'll do some crazy, like, animations or something with skeletons in here. Something cool. I gotta back everything up tonight, guys. I'm gonna, like...
Yeah, don't tell me, don't spoiler it. All those Easter eggs, leave them until the big show.
Yes.
Yes, just like those Twitter panels that you did for Team 5. You never showed that until it went live. So like everybody's big name up there in the big panels, those were legit, man. Like that was professional, and it was such a surprise because it made the whole space different. It made it custom, made it comfy. Stripping, Vince, poking them out, whoops, and then you got Dyrus, who was he was disconnecting the whole map, so he's just like rocking in his chair. It was so funny. Because VR can be like it's not dependable sometimes, especially when you roll in on the last minute on some map. Yeah, you gotta warm your VR up a little bit. So I think he was disconnecting or some shit, so he was having a hard time. But yeah, it was such a great show, and so many Omega lulls, dude. Like the moments, the stories, the people, every time they flash back to you guys in the back and you and Bem, like it could have been real. Like I could have told my mom, hey, look what we did the other day, and she's like, is that real? Yeah, that was real. It feels real, dude.
It is, and it's crazy. I mean, it's like an extension of my life now. I almost have to make a schedule because I don't even really know what day is everything happening. So I really need to like get out a pen and really write everything down, because I know there's Gunter's Universe, there's Man-Child Show, there's the Team 5 podcast, and then there's like our we hang out and do shows and stuff. You know, we do shows. Then there's the talent show. Then there's karaoke. So I need to like really get this event schedule together, because I honestly I kind of just like check Discord every day and make sure I don't fuck up, and I don't want to like be that guy who forgets again and again and again. So I got to try to write these things down more.
Do you use Google Calendar?
Because that's the only thing I'm. No,
you should. Honestly, it's probably the best schedule program out there. Yeah, yeah. It's free, and you can share it with people. You can be like, hey, I want to invite you to my event, and they'll get an email. It's so nice just for writing stuff down that you need to know later. It syncs up with my phone really well. I actually had my calendar being my alarm clock for the longest time because my schedule was so up and down. It was, yeah, man. I recommend it, and I do think your schedule is about the most important thing as a streamer. I know that you've been putting in all kinds of random work, but altogether, if you just wrote down like when you like to stream, like you like to stream late night because a lot of other people do, right? So you're kind of matching other schedules. So if you said I'm down to do 2 hours at night between 2 and 4 a.m., have a sleep, wake up maybe between 10 and 2, like have little 2-hour streams where it's events planned, and your channel will blow up, dude. Like how can people not show up if they know you're going to be on? The second thing is that countdown clock, that little Streamlabs countdown clock. So like when your schedule is synced up, it'll tell you how many hours till you stream. That helps people too. Like they'll come back and they'll say, okay, it's only 6 hours till the stream, I'll be back. And like, you know what I mean? So that's what I would recommend. But I know that you've really improved your channel already. You've got Moobot in there now. Like you've been doing some work, and I see how far you've come from day one, dude. Like I was watching you in the beginning, walking around in Hub, dude, and you look how far you've come since Hub, dude. It's crazy.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
It is crazy, man. It's been nuts, man. And then the Twitch room, that's a whole nother crazy room. I got to package it up and send it out. I kind of took a little hiatus and started working on the studio last 2 days, but I really want to share that Twitch room with anybody who wants to make that their room and replace other panels with their URLs.
I was kind of hoping to make one of those my starting universe, because I don't know where. I think I start. Where do I start now? I start in Blue Hydra's map, which is an avatar map, but I don't need any of those avatars anymore. Nice. And Summoner's Rift has been put on hold. Nice. It just started lagging for people really bad.
Well, do you know how to build them? You know how to you know how to load up Unity and then hit build, right?
No. I watched your video for a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is fucking confusing.
No, Mike, what's up? No, Mike.
Oh, hey. Hey, no, Mike.
What's up?
Hi,
Hey.
GM3.
Hello.
Hey, this is Ship. This is Shift, and this is No Mike. This is one of my friends from early VR chat days. What a cool
an
user,
OG VR.
Awesome
Hey.
creator.
Hello.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice hair. Nice
Make
highlights.
some really cool
And your
stuff.
gloves are out of this world.
Hi there.
Hey.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've got a microphone. You want it?
Yeah, man. So.
Here you go. That's for you.
we got a sequencer. No Mike. We finally got the sequencer working. That's cool.
The good thing about the mics
But it's,
is you can have, like, no mic has the show now. It's like the talking conch. Whenever someone has the mic, it's like, you rule the show.
true that. Oh, that's
Can
cool.
I
Look
see?
at the hair. Yeah, sure. Come through. I remember she told me yesterday she changed her old voice. It was funny. She used to have a different AI voice, and now it's a different voice.
Yes.
So this thing right here, man. Have you ever used a sequencer before? In real life? No? Okay, well, what you gotta do is I'll start over here. There's an on and off button for the tracks.
Actually, yes.
Okay, cool. So there's 4 tracks, right? So there's 4 sounds. There's a kick, there's a hi-hat, there's a snare, and there's 2 snares. You have to turn on one track at a time. So you have to, like, basically turn on track 1 and then turn it off, or turn on track 2 and turn it off. But when you turn on one track over here, you can then add, like, a button, push on this thing and where you want it. So the first track is a snare. So if you want, let me try to find the track that's the hi-hat, so you can. Hi-hat is track 3. No, track 3 is a snare, just so you know. And then track 2, kick. Okay, so the track 2 is a kick. So it goes snare, kick, snare, and then hi-hat is on the bottom.
Got
So
it.
my bad about like the whole, bad placement on it. But yeah, it's 16 step. You just gotta turn one off, and then you get to the other one, pretty much. But the way it works is there's a little spinny rotator thing. No, there's a. I guess they call it what do they call it? An axiometer? I don't know what they call it, but
It's,
and it hits. There's something, right? It's like
yeah.
a name for that. Potentiometer, where it just potentially goes always, or something like that. I don't know.
It's a
It
something
just
meter.
infinitely goes in one direction.
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Something meter. So it starts about halfway through the track. So, like, where the blue is on the circle. You almost need to add the circle. Like a tiny little circle shows this is the beginning in red and this is where the beat hits in blue. Because it actually has a delay. It's about half a cycle. Right? We're talking
Right.
half diameter.
Definitely. It is a little delay, and then also the thing spinning it's local, no Mike. So I don't know we tried to change it to always buffered 1, but then it starts playing like double the samples and everything starts breaking. I think because people come in at different times, because this is running off an animation, this spinny thing is running off an animation, so everyone joins at a different time. The animation's like at a different time. It starts making double the samples, and it starts
Can you hear it?
starts doing a weird thing.
No,
I
we can't hear it.
That's the thing.
And it's brick for us, so we can't manipulate it now, which is actually a good thing.
Is it brick?
Like, you can't actually do your own music now because it's brick. Oh,
Damn
no,
it,
never mind.
that's
It's on
the
brick.
track.
Okay, let's 3, 5,
Should be good.
9, 13. There we go. Oh, I'm hearing everybody's. Oh, shit.
Maybe we broke it again.
Hold
I
on.
don't know.
Let me turn mine off.
Up, but
Mine's
it
off
does
now.
work when you're like by yourself. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work with everybody, but when you're working like when I don't know. Those always buffered master, those things confuse me so much. I mean, I guess if it could be like a one master takes control over it, that master can control it and then push play for everybody in the room. Seems to be logical. Like the master sets the beat up.
Where can I
and then he,
upload my WAV files?
Oh yeah, you need WAV files. That's what we need. Damn, I don't know. That'd be tight.
So when you have the avatar,
Send me some. Send me a couple. I'll put them in here. I'll make your drum kit.
you just need the little planet fingers to make this work, right? Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. Meow,
Are we
meow.
gonna put samples?
Quack, quack. Wah, wah.
Yep. This is gonna be. I'm gonna cut up like 16 pre-cut samples and make like 2 pads, and I'm gonna get the piano working to be a bass synth, and then we're gonna do a high-pitched synth pluck with some reverb. So we'll have like flux, bass synth, and then
I'll send you a kit on Discord.
Nice, sweet. I mean, how many do you think I should put in here before it's gonna break? You think I can add 4 more and do an 8-channel? I mean, that's kind of crazy, but I mean, I could probably do 8 channels, but I mean, it's a little bit off. It kind of sways. I don't know if you noticed, but if you just put all the hi-hats in a row, it kind of shifts because the animator has to catch up because of the cycles. Just do just hi-hats and go straight across. You'll see that it has like a slight, it's just slightly messed up. But I think it's because of the animator and the way that the game like has to like keep syncing the animator, you know what I mean, or something like that. It has to like, keep syncing over and over again. So every now and then, like you said, Shifty, the update loop
Interesting.
Like, goes up in frames and down in frames, and because of the frame variation changes, that's gonna throw off the speed of the animation, right? Because the animation is only going per frame, so it's not real time. It needs to be serialized and detached from the thread of the game. You know what I'm saying?
So the first one's like a metronome, right? It's just right? Yep. Metronome. That's what we were thinking of before. And the cycle,
yeah.
What do people call that? The loop? Or like, what's the term for like,
yep.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Yep, the loop. Me and you, yours is working with mine right now, but no mic is separate, so I think we are just in a bad instance. Let me try to make a new instance.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
It should be all local, just to test it. Let's try again.
All right, let GM3 go in 10 seconds, and then, yeah, don't go in for 10 seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I have a solid state hard drive, so I load in too fast. And sometimes takes ownership of the map. Your hair is so cool. I love how it changes so often. I just want to...
Thank you.
It's like, how many times does it... Yeah. Aw, that's awesome. Okay, we should be probably okay to go in. Oh no. Wonka S. Sorry.
How do I join?
You just need to search for GM3D. Also, I added you as a friend, I think. So I'll join GM3D. Where'd he go? Oh, I spelled it wrong.
It says he is great. Gray.
Request invite? Yeah, yes. I'll get you in. Okay, so yeah, you just go social, search GM3D, and request invite. Oh, I love your matrix code as a background. That's so cool. Red pill me real quick. Okay, here we go. Thank you for the follow.
No, it's local. We're fixed. That's good. So you can make your own, then. It's crazy that we all can make beats separately. Oh shit. I always make the same beat, by the way. We gotta do triplets. Hey. Now you can do like old school samples.
Oh my goodness! Look at me, I'm in the sky! Oh my goodness!
How's the frames? I'm getting 90 frames with the cameras, so it's not too bad. That's pretty good. And chat. Oh, I gotta fix the occlusion cooling, but that's alright. We're in the studio! No mic and shifting man! Oh shit! Can't believe I got a studio with a drum machine. I guess school really did do something, huh? I always thought, like, what the hell, man? I went to school, went there, learned all this shit about audio engineering. What am I gonna do with it, Shifty? Now I can build studios in VR.
Dude, we could make a video right now. Actually, let's do it. I'm uploading it to YouTube. It's GM3 testing part to it. That's right. We're bringing in super fat beats. Nomic is on the trap beats. That's right. She's adding syllables and bangers, making our tuna so fresh in the canner.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Now I gotta do the keyboard. Now I need to just like load in the samples. I'm ready to like drop the rest of the samples in here, man. Like now we need the sampler. Whoa, that looks crazy. Pretty cool. And then I need to do the keys. Man, last night was a good day. Now we just need the rest of the sounds. It's gonna be good.
Danger, sexy foxes at work.
Ready?
So why does it do that thingy with the textures? Is that just, like, that's unavoidable, right?
Oh, that's the clipping plane.
Yeah.
I got to fix it.
Keyboard work quest with. Does keyboard work?
Wait, oh, keyboard doesn't work yet. No, my god. That's the next one. Next one's keyboard. I'm just like loading up weird samples to see if we can like... She has no pimples.
I need more tracks.
Yes, I know, me too. Alright, we need 6, we need at least 8. At
Now.
least. Now. Do it, do it. There you go. And tempo changing so I can match beats. Can't even do this, trying to cut it from YouTube. I need to be able to play it. Let me see, online sampler. Online NPC simulator. Online drum machine. Defend it. Oh shit, they got their own kit right here. Master volume. They got new sounds. Also, there's like a clip and drum sound.
This is amazing.
Thanks, man. This is crazy.
You're very talented.
Thanks, no Mike. Thanks. We could do it. I was gonna add some samples in there, I guess, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna add them to the sampler like they should be. They should be over there, but I'll have to like go to the other computer to actually do that because I got my other studio.
Here I will
computer that
send
has
it
all the
now.
sounds. Oh, nice. Yeah, send me some. Yeah, send me some sounds. And I need. I have to map 30 keys. You know what I mean? I gotta map like 36 keys, which it's not gonna take too long. I just have to like, map out 36 keys. I just do one long MIDI note, then bounce down every single sound. So I have to hit export 36 times, and then load in 36 sounds for the keys, and then a 16 panel.
YouTube doesn't work? What the hell?
Drum pad. Should be fine. We'll have a couple more drum sounds. I'll add all the other drums, like the crash cymbals, all the one shots that you might want to just throw in there. I'll put on there. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna upload them myself. I'm gonna go get all the rest of the sounds. Yes. Give me a second.
This kit I have is sick.
sent off the MPC kit to Google Drive, so I got all my drums coming in from when I had my MPC, which is plenty of fucking, it's plenty of enough drum sounds and samples that we can use. It's got like tons of shit in there.
It's
All my
uploading.
favorite drums. Cool, and you got me too? Sweet, so we'll have enough drum samples to pull from, no problemo.
Mike, it is amazing.
Nice. Nice. And then we got video. You're right, I need to fix the camera, so let me do that, Shifty. Turn off the, crazy. I was thinking we need to come up with a way to do song mode, but I haven't figured it out yet. Like, I just gotta really think about it. I think it's gonna have something to do with expanding on this thing and making long stacks of all the possible modes, right? So it could be like this really long stack. And what you'd have to do is somehow turn them off and on in the right time. It would have to be perfectly timed to turn off and on just at the right time. To then sequence the sequences, you see what I'm saying? So we'd have all the sequences switchable, and then you'd have to sequence the sequences with another one of these sequencers. Does that make sense? Like,
I'm just gonna nod and say yes.
this-
That
I know, it's so stupid. It's so
That's
crazy.
crazy.
It's like, I know, like I have to basically take this sequencer little thing, and then, but instead of each block doing a note, each block would do a whole section. Think of it like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
That sequencer has to be accurate, though. You know what I'm saying? Because there's little gaps in between these sequences, and we can't have those gaps. Those little gaps are gonna throw everything off. You know what I mean? Because the gaps are not perfect. You know what I mean? There's like little tiny gaps in between them, but it's just a simulation, I guess we could say. It's not a perfect emulation.
Yeah.
But yo, it's gonna get better. I can't wait till Ron sees this shit and like, I should send it to him so he can expand on it and make. I hope he makes a synth, man. I want Ron's synth in here.
Honestly, this is just wonderful. Like, just took it to another level, you know what I mean?
Thanks, man. They're all uploading, so it's gonna take a little bit before I get the rest of the samples in, but the keys will work. I have them pre-programmed, all the logic is there. I'm all labeled, all the keys are labeled, everything's there. I just have to load the samples in and turn them on, pretty much. The keys should work. We got cameras, we got chats. This is blurry because it's a preview, by the way, 50. It's like all these are, the left side's always going to be blurry because it's just a preview of what's going to the camera over on the right hand. So what you can do is you can hit this button, this red button right here. That will send it to the main screen. You know what I mean? So if you want to send chat, click the purple button over here. That'll send chat to the main screen. Then you just hold chats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chats. Let's fix the cameras though, like you were saying. A couple things we need to fix. Fusion calling, one of them. Hey!
Can't find your Discord.
Oh, my Discord, it's on, check, I'll send it to you, let me send you an invite real quick. Let's see here.
It's right here. It's in the chat. What? Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's in the chat.
Yeah, it's right here. It should show. That's weird. Okay, here it is.
Copy.
It's everyone.
And we'll go to,
So much Twitch chat.
Still not showing up.
there you
Well,
go.
it's
I just sent you,
T2V
invite.
JV2V.
There you go.
I need to make a new channel inside my Discord for music too, because I got rid of it. I'm making no one. Music channel. But now there's a new channel on Discord too, which is
I sent it.
nice. Sweet. Thanks, no Mike. Cool. Sound kit. Sweet. Thanks.
One is from Drake.
Nice. Thanks, yo. Appreciate it. Did you want? Is there anything in there you particularly wanted, or just anything from there is good?
Anything.
Thanks, so.
Cool.
Something you like.
Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking of having at least
Well,
3
thanks.
kits. You know, I don't want just one. They need to be able to. They need to be able to switch the kits. You know what I'm saying? Like one drum sound gets pretty boring. Gotta have at least like a trap kit, a hip hop kit, and then like a middle like
Yes.
lo-fi weird trippy kit or something. I'll do like 3 kits just to get it started. I mean, to upload your own sounds would be freaking awesome, where you could just click it and then load your own sounds in. But I don't know how that's gonna work just yet. I know there is an audio loader we can use, a library, but it's not gonna work exactly how expected.
Well, let's celebrate.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh, magic.
Yes.
Oh. The lighter doesn't have gravity. It stays lit.
Thank you. Pop. Nice. Crazy. Building recording studios in virtual reality. Much love.
Yo, please
Can't believe it worked.
subscribe.
I mean, we went through.
Please like GM3D on Twitch. He is the creator.
Oh, thanks, man.
He has taken so many ideas and squished them. And look at this wonderful ball of wax. Look at this wonderful place we can come chill. We are in the twitch.tv/GM3D recording studio. Hella fun, if you already know.
Thanks, guys.
Hell yeah.
Yes, it's crazy. Yeah, you can do the TVs. We got the TV screens. We got us. Here's a studio shot of us. Boom. Here's our cam. Then we got this. I like this shot right here. Where is it? Oh, it's not there anymore. I think we moved it. This one is that shot. Might be this one. Oh yeah, we moved him. No, that
This
was
is
it.
where Tupac made his first album.
Yeah.
Two pork?
I
What?
wonder who's gonna.
Who's two pork?
Rapper.
Is he a VR chat rapper or like a YouTube rapper?
Thanks, Jake. Thanks, Jacoby.
Tupac Zeka.
Oh, Tupac. Jabaden.
Tupac.
You know he hasn't been around since the early 90s.
Bad joke.
Did you know I actually been to a studio that Tupac recorded in LA in Music City?
Really?
I was in there.
No
Yeah,
way.
last year. Yeah, there's like this video of Tupac like chilling like out in the parking lot with his boys and stuff, chilling at the studio. But my friend, he rented that studio for like a year and a half last year, so he was out there working in that. It's like this little spot by it's by Farrat Electronics, and he owns like a little studio bay of like 6 or 7 studios. And what that guy Farrat does, he repairs MPCs, and he's like the iCai repair service. He's like the certified iCai repair service place. So whenever you need to like get new drum pads or your drum pads break, and you need someone who can work on like an MPC 60 or something like back in the day, like an old ass iCai or an old sampler, this guy Farrat, he has like literally thousands of NPCs. He has pictures of everybody in the game. He's got the dopest studio, and like he has these little side studios, and one of those side studios was rented out by Tupac and Death Row Records at one point for couple songs. I'm not sure what songs or whatever, but anyways, we were in there working on some other stuff, completely non-related. We were working on music catalog stuff, but it was pretty cool, man. I went out to Cali
That's
for like
awesome.
yeah, man, it was great. I went out there for like 3 weeks and got to work with my friend Penna. It was like a great life experience for me, man. It was so great, man. And then he moved out of there. He's gone now. Now he lives in Rochester. So he moved to New York, got out of LA. It's too expensive and too busy, he said. But, you know, it's all good. Now we have a virtual studio, so it doesn't matter, right?
Ableton Live?
Right now I'm using Logic, but I mess with Ableton a little bit. I'm learning Ableton because I think it's going to be so useful in bringing all this stuff together, because I know they open source with Max MSP, and like they're really good with VDMX, the video players. So I'm trying to learn that for Max and video performances along with the music, so we can bring that video stuff into VR through web panels. Yes. Yeah, we need to use. I gotta learn it, man. Maybe I'll just start using that this week, and I won't look at Logic. I'll just open up Ableton and learn it, because I've been slacking, man. I've been using Pro Tools my whole life, and then I used Reason for a lot of years. Then I went to I used a lot of hardware sequencers like MPCs and stuff, and then eventually I got Logic. And Logic I've been using maybe for like 4 years now, so it's been a while. But I've been using the old version of Logic. I don't even use the new version. I use like Logic like 9. I use like Logic 9 Pro or something like that. Logic 8 Pro, I'm not even sure, it's so old, man, but it's got everything and it works currently. Hopefully I can keep it working. You know how the things go. Eventually I'll have to update my system and get something new. I was thinking of getting like a machine or one of those, you know, samplers that can load samples on the fly pretty quickly, because it's pretty much all I really need. But
Want to hear some rock music I made in Mapleton?
Sure. Can you play through the thing? Can you play through the mic? Yeah, sure.
It's not very good.
Sure.
But I'll show you.
Shifty in the chat.
Oh, shit, I forgot I wasn't muted.
What's up?
I've been working on my YouTube channel. I forgot to put an About Me section.
Nice. Nice.
So it's okay if I use some of these map testing videos to start my YouTube? Because, like, this is the stuff that inspires me, man. Like, I want to put other games on there, but, like, yeah, man. Like,
Sure thing.
and I hope people find you through this. Like, how many followers you got on Twitch so far? Gotta get you to 10K, man.
I think, let's see, I think I got 2,000 and something here. Let's find out. Dashboard. Yeah, man, YouTube. I got 2222 followers. The 2222 followers. Everybody, thank you, man. Thank you guys so much. 2222. Seriously, 2222 hype, man. This is tight, no, Mike? Awesome, man. Nice. That's dope. Sounds good.
Yes, it's fun.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. It sounds great. I mean, it sounds awesome. The drums sound like hard hitting. The riff and the
Thank you.
is really cool. You know what I mean? Pretty sweet.
I'm still learning.
Nice. That was tight. That was tight. I wonder if I can get some like live drums in here, like a live drum loop or something. That way, like if people do want to just play the guitar onto a backing track, maybe they can like play one drum loop, like a live drum loop. That way, at least they can like get in that feel. Because if it's just a sampler, it's always gonna feel quantized-y, you know what I mean? It's always gonna feel kind of quantized. But maybe I'll do one loop machine where there's just like a couple of drum backing tracks, like a 2, 4, you know, or whatever, just simple rock beats, you know, something like that. Anything?
I'll
do
show you
anything.
another I made that's not rock.
Cool.
This is way too cool for me, hanging outside in the rain with no umbrella bee.
That's dope. That's tight, man. That's tight. That's tight, man. That's tight. Well, Mike, you got like a SoundCloud or something I can check out? You don't got a page you post this stuff on? Because that's awesome, man.
I'm so
Those are
new.
great. Yeah, you sound fine to me. That sounds awesome, man.
I have
Those are
lots
cool.
like that.
Honestly, that was so good, I turned my own music off.
Yeah, seriously, that was great. That was really cool. You have a natural sound, like they have a sound. They sound like they're a space, you know, like there's a space to them and an ambience to them.
Oh yeah,
The
there's,
sound of the whole
oh yeah,
thing.
for
It
sure.
sounds good.
There was a spacey thing happening, absolutely. I was just chilling.
Yes, pulls you in. It's like you create that good. It's like, you know, I can imagine it taking. It's like, I don't know. I like songs that take you somewhere and you start to see that whole space in your head. You know, I think there's a name for it. Yeah, exactly, something like that. Like the
I like
reverb, the
atmospheric
ambient.
stuff.
Super tight. Yeah, super dope. This just reminds me how dry this this sequencer is. But don't worry, we're gonna get some reverb in there. We're gonna get some echo and reverb because there is reverb in Unity. I think it'll work. Unity. I think we have a new version of the map. Wait, no, we don't. Fusion Collings Bakes, Spectre. Wait, no, we don't. Yeah, we got one more version. Just do that. Are you getting, what are you getting in your frames, by the way, Shifty? You getting 90?
No, I'm down to 40, 42 maybe? It's all over the place.
Cameras, so we literally pulled it's the cameras, man. They're pretty serious. Cameras should be able to be turned off and on, I guess. Because they don't need to be on.
That's a bad camera.
You know what I mean?
Bad camera. Bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the camera definitely adds some ambiance. Like, when you're doing a show, I love running up to people with the camera and having people chilling over here see what's happening over there. Like, that's huge. But being able to turn it off, like a mirror, might have to be a thing, because not everybody has an i7, i9, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're gonna need. Good point, man. Maybe it'll just be local, so you can at least just they'll all be local, and if you want them on to see them, you could see them. If not, turn them all off. Good.
But this is shaping out really well. I love what you've done. You've got the screens in now. You've got the camera TV. Like, you basically added all the stuff that's gonna maybe drop frames. So now we can tune it. Like, you're finding that balance, you know? Yeah, so up here I'm at 40. I'm just in between 37 and 49. Ping is up. Actually, my ping's at 100 now. What the hell?
There's web panels. The web panels have to refresh.
Oh, okay. Are they all refreshing at a certain... What's the refresh rate on them? Are they...
Wish I knew, but they do refresh. Or maybe they don't refresh. I'm not really sure, bro. How does these work? Do they refresh?
It
Just
says...
leave the main camera
Yeah,
buffer.
buffer.
Previews local. Ah, nice.
Here is another lemonade.
Oh, so it's pinging the server twice or more. It's not just getting a preview, it's pinging back and forth constantly. Okay. Because I see it glitching a bit. Do you see it kind of glitches a bit?
Yeah, I guess he's right. They work just like a web page. I guess they refresh if you tell it to refresh. Oh, nice. Do that. Oh, so we're getting fed a live JavaScript buffer refresh. This does get refreshed because it actually has to send something. Maybe not the whole page, but maybe the little. Nice. Your mouth singing it. It's so funny. Nice work. No mic. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. All right. I tweeted like Ninja and Drake. I was like, yo, get in the studio.
Honestly, though, we could make the next VR Drake, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
There's so much talent out there.
First, but then everybody like retweeted it and showed like, oh shit.
Like Drake's gonna have an inbox that's probably buried for another month or so. And he probably hires people to go through his messages. So like honestly, he's just gonna get like anything that's like not something he wants. So he's not gonna know anybody for the next month, all these tweets coming at him. But he's got like something like 3 million followers or more. Is it like it's crazy, right? Like
sure. Yeah, you're right. You got to hit up management. You're right. You know how it goes.
So, like,
you got to like get in there and you got to slide it. You got to slide into an email and you got to be like, "Yo, here's my pitch."
But like, you know, the other thing that's good out of this
beneficial
is there's people I already know and already like Nintendo that are asking the network and how can they get on the show? Like, cause you know, Nintendo has some great bits, and if he could get on the podcast show, that's great. But I mean, the podcast is so new that you almost want to kind of plan this out on who gets to come on, what they share. Because Nintendo could do about 3 different bits. He could show up, do like the crazy movie intro. He could show up and just do a talk show about VR chat. Or you come in and do some memes. Like you kind of almost need to direct the conversation. Yeah. You need to like, and that's the thing. Like I hope Nintendo gets on the show because I'd love to see that and show his voice to the world on a platform like that. But at the same time, make sure that it's still positive for Team 5 because honestly, like, you know, there's a lot of drama that seems to hit our way and a lot of people see us blowing up. And they just want to like bring us down. So like me, I'm having to reform myself. I don't want to argue with fans anymore on stuff. I just want to say, hey, if you like this, that's great. If you don't, well, at least I like it. And it's like, you know, like we're doing the best we can. And in a month from now, we're gonna have 4 more of those podcasts on the way. Like more Man-Child Show, more Gunter's Universe. And I want to put that stuff in my schedule so I can go see what all this work we've done, all these amazing memories have turned into something beautiful. Like it's just exciting. All these shows, all these personalities.
It's gonna grow, Shifty.
Yeah, man. It's really
10,000. There's gonna be like 1,000 shows in here now that people have an idea of what's possible. I just imagine, literally, once Playmaker. Everyone always says it, but seriously, I was reading some threads on Facebook today. Someone was like, "Is VR chat dead?" In the Facebook thread on their Facebook page. I'm like, there was defense, and there were some people saying, "Oh no, it's not that. It's just that the VR chat memes, I mean the Knuckles memes all left, and that's what seems like it's not as popular with memes. So the guys that are saying that VR chat's boring is the meme. I know exactly. It's a great thing. So I'm like super happy that that shit is gone, and there's not like really a replacement meme. And now it's like the actual users that are creating stuff in your media. It's almost like how it kind of used to be. You have to kind of like actually socialize and like build a community to actually enjoy this
more
place.
Users.
Exactly, more users, and it's great,
great,
man. There's it's so awesome, man.
But the updates are what's keeping it alive, and it's still 10 times what it was back in November. Like the average user's 500 all the way up to somewhere between 6,000 and 10,000 right now. And as soon as it's St. Patrick's Day, it bumps up. As soon as it's Valentine's Day, it bumps up because the updates are so spicy. People can't wait to get in the avatar testing room and do some cute little pictures or grab some spring flowers. And what's coming next? Easter eggs everywhere. You know what I mean?
Easter's coming, and then Playmaker comes, and then you got AI and logic. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, once you get Playmaker, it's like semi-scripted interactive AI. So you're gonna have like NPCs that talk to you, freaking doors that open better. It's gonna be like we're gonna have all this crazy ass like futuristic shit, and it's gonna come fast because people are already working on it, and it's gonna be like 2 months of like awesome, and then it's gonna be another like 6 months of okay, that's pretty cool, I saw that, that's a variation of that, oh wow, that's fucking awesome. And then every like 2 months you're gonna get like a major design, and then by like next year you're gonna have full teams of programmers working together in here, and I guarantee you VR chat will hire like a team of people to make more specific games for Playmaker. So they'll probably have like a team of 10 people making games for VR chat, or making production tools and taking a good look at all the most popular things in VR chat, and then coming together and like getting those world builders together and basically giving the community what they want and providing them more cool rounds. But I don't know if they want to leave it all up to the community to build all the content, but at least focus on giving us really strong multiplayer modes and basis starting modes like RPG Kit 1 or like first person shooter Kit 1. Like if we were given templates for like basic game modes for world maps, I think people would make variation modded forms of those games. And if VR chat team made them work really good, then it would be better than everyone trying to make broken versions of a gun. But you know what I mean? It's like that might come within 6 months to a year. We got to first get through Playmaker and see what people do. Somebody might make a really awesome version just with Playmaker regarding game modes.
Here is a hip-hop beat made while we talk.
Yes. Nice. While we talked, you made one? Nice. Right. Exactly.
I'm just reading through Discord.
I don't know. Gifted, chilling with shifting. You know it's like all I need in my life is one spliff and I'm lifted. Chilling with no mic. Oh, it's so right. Chilling in my studio I made all night. It made it today. Sequence of plays. Yo, know we gonna be alright. Fuck it. Yeah. Made a beat in 5 minutes and I love it. Yeah. Where we going?
This is like a casting couch map because GM3 is fucking up those beats naturally. That's right. He's already in here. He's so tight. He's got the beats on the mainframe. Nomic is just right. Those beats were pretty fresh. Where'd you get them from? The super fresh farmer's market? Oh, son. I don't know. That was good.
Yes.
That's so good, GM. I'm glad you made that.
Nice.
You made it better. By rapping over top of that, it was like it belonged together. You know what I mean?
Yes. When you just made it, you made it. It was like it happened. Go with the moment. Do it.
Don't drop the spaghetti. Just rap whatever you got on top of your mind. You know what I mean? Don't drop that spaghetti, chat. Because GM3D just did that off the top of his head. That means like any beat you hear, you just listen to it. Once you hear it repeat, then you know you can put words to it. and then you're like, okay, that's what I can do. And all of a sudden, starts cranking, the music starts making, the raps start rapping, and I'm on the attacks, and I'm coming around this wheel. That's right, it's a metronome, and I'm coming to hit you with that dome because I've got chandeliers in the sky. That's right, the lighting is so fly. You know what I mean? You just crank that. It's just over here.
Yeah.
Just watch this. Watch it spin, and just make your beats as it goes. You know. It's okay to just wait a bit, you know, wait a bit until you got the words. And once you got the words, or if you don't have the words, there's a website I can recommend called Rap Script. It just generates words and they all kind of rhyme. It's nice. So like if you're starting out, like that's what I tell a lot of people. If you're starting out and you can't think of shit, just get some words on the screen.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, get some lyrics. Like I sometimes pull up song lyrics. I'll pull up like, I am like a wrecking
We should make a song in there.
And I put my own words over top. So I just edit the lyrics. That's what you do. All the words are available to you.
It's actually pretty cool. It's like a poem collage.
It's a poem collage, absolutely.
Collage. That's pretty cool, actually.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Rapscript.net, I think. Hold on, let me just check the
collage.
Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure if you Google Rap Script, it'll bring you to the right link. But that one I recommend for people that want to just try it out without getting confused on words. Then you'll find your own words. Like that's the thing. It's if you can customize something to yourself, do it. Parody it, you know? Don't just rip off some Eminem song. Make it your own. Yeah. Parody it like Weird Al does. And, you know, it does help to tell people that you're doing that. Like with GM3, I'm always like, yo, this track was so good, I rapped over top of it. Is that cool? Like, and then he knows that you're using his stuff, and he's like, dude, check this out. And he sends you another dope beat, and you're like, dude, that's fly, and let me give it a try.
That's right, man. That's right. I'm actually making more beats, man. I got my publisher dude's like, yo, I need 200 beats, and then in a couple of years, you'll like not be so broke. So I have to make 200 beats for him, just for TV and catalog. It has nothing to do with my independent work and anything. But he's like, yo, make me 200 beats. He's like, you know, I'm waiting. He's like, feed me beats. But the only problem is when I make the beats for him is I gotta make a 30-second version, a 60-second version, and a stinger, just the end stinger, so like the ending. And then I need to do a version that has no drums and a version with a little bit of less like thing called a overscore or underscore.
That's like triple the work though. That's more than triple.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. But the thing is, you can like, if you fill a catalog full of those beats and you say, look, you can use these for whatever you want, he can then go do his thing and get those beats in like 50 catalogs around the world, and then like over time people use them, and it's just like it's kind of long and drawn out. Honestly, I'd rather just write a good song and just like put it out a music video and like bring the demand here instead of like filling catalogs. But I love it. I love that I can be able to fill catalogs, but it takes like about 2 years to do 200 songs, man. You know, it takes a long time to write 200 songs and then do all the versions, you know. It's like I already did that for 10 years. So I'm trying to really make releases and singles, you know what I mean? And I put out a bunch. I tried last year to put out like literally like over 100 singles, but nobody really caught on to any of them because I didn't do music videos. But the next time we got to do music videos, man. You feel me? Gotta do videos. Gotta do the music video. Yes, I got a 200 beats incoming.
Hitting up the streets with 200 beats. I'm hitting 800 bars before I hit the bar. I use those nomic instrumentals to make sure I'm metronomic. I'm coming from the cloud, I'm a comet. I've got a dream and a wish, I'm shooting on a star. That's right, I got memes in my car. I printed them off yesterday, now I'm throwing them out. Nice. Making sure I spread my flyers out. I'm like, come to my show, nice. Show nights. I got GM3D as a special guest, right? He's got those beats from his mind. He comes in like a AK on silencer. That's right, you can't hear him because they're so fast. He's got traps that you don't even see because they're Easter egg hats. That's right, we got Nomic and GM3. Naturally the best team in the VR chat community. As of today, we're making fresh beats that nobody else has made. Feeling fresh, like organic. Want to hit you one more time with the Hispanic. Did I say Hispanic or Bannock? That's right, we're eating Bannock. We're frying it in oil. We're getting that jam. We're cutting it up slim, making spicy jam. Do you like jazz? I know I
jam.
do. Especially in when...
He's making spicy jam.
Okay, I'm done.
Making spicy jam. Yo, we got a new version of this world that has the occlusion colon isn't broken. If you want to jump in there.
New World Hype?
Biggest update, but it's just.
All right, give Jim a 5-second head start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Did we all
Yes,
get
I
here?
make tons of these mediocre tracks.
They're not mediocre at all. They work perfectly. Look at that. You had people rapping over top first time.
Really?
Really? Like, the only thing that I would change if I were you is maybe turn your volume down because the treble comes through a little crisp. But other than that, it's perfect. I like the high tempo stuff. I like the environmental stuff. I mean, come on, Namek. You know that was
Sweet,
good,
thank
right?
you.
You know it was good. Come on. You're too modest. Give me a break. Like, your avatar,
Think so.
your emotes, and your
No way.
no, really. Like, you're the full package. Do you want to come to the next talent show? Okay, so it's Saturday at 6 p.m. Central, and there's a little Google document thing that I'll try and get to you. But you're on GM3D's Discord, so I'll find you on there, and we'll connect. Oh,
I have no talents.
you have see, that's what everybody says. Everybody, like, they're so modest, and everybody's thinking, you know what? I've never picked up an instrument before. I don't have any talent. I've never sung, never done karaoke. Well, guess what? It's time to start. Everybody needs to start a hobby. Get developing something. If you like the kazoo, just play the kazoo. If you've got these crazy beats that just made, like, that only took you, what, a couple of minutes and a little bit of polish, and boom, you've made your talent. And your avatar, as it is, you probably made yourself, and that's talent. So, like, let's be honest. There's more talent emanating from you than from me. Look at me. Like, is my hair changing constantly?
Thank you, I feel better now.
I hope you do, because, like, I'd love to listen to you anytime. Like, if you got a SoundCloud or a YouTube, I'd sub, I'd follow, I'd share. And I've got over 5,000 followers on Twitter, more than I have on Twitch, because my Twitter is so active. I'd love to retweet your shit. Fuck yeah.
You streaming now?
Yes. Feel free to plug.
What's the delay?
The delay is no delay.
Link.
There's no delay. At switch.tv/shift96.
I mean link.
Easy peasy.
Sweet.
Oh, and also I'll post this to my YouTube. I'm just starting a YouTube though, so I think I'm at like 9 subs or something like that. I'm just trying to build up some.
That's great.
I'm trying to build up some map testing videos because I feel like it's like the coolest part about VR chat.
Right. Honestly, I haven't stopped working on this this drum machine since I talked to you. As soon as I get some time, man, I'll send you something. But yeah, I gotta go back and finish a few beats, my dudes. Yeah. I have the other computer set up to stream. I could stream the beat machine over there, and I could, like, stream. It's just going to be really scuffed. It doesn't have all the cool, fancy stuff that we got over here on this computer, you know? The other stream's kind of scuffed. But we'll do it. Nice. Oh, there's your beer. Nice.
I think I figured it out.
Alright.
I gotta put my thumb down. That's the whole thing. I gotta put there.
Nice. Nice.
Does your stream allow for ending?
Yeah. Sense, actually, Sense, there is like about
Going
25
back.
tracks you
Yes.
can get on a...
I've got history turned on. Yep. Wait, let me turn my
Or
stream
just,
off real
grab
quick so the
grab
VOD
a
starts.
beat right now. You could find some of my
That's
beats
great.
on my you know, if you just search it.